I'm Chris.
And I'm Jeff.
Welcome to Season 3 of Fresh and Uncooked, the podcast where Jeff and I take you on a food discovery. Join us every episode as we explore new and exciting menu items, taste test products, and give you our honest opinions on the food we love. This episode is all about what, Jeff?
Peppers.
As we talked about last episode, we promised, and now we deliver. But first, Jeff, I'm going to talk about some Pancake Inspired Coffee.
Okay.
New flavors of nuts hitting store shelves. And summer wraps are back at Jimmy John's, and there's a new one added to the lineup.
All right.
So grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy episode 57 of Fresh and Uncooked.
Any news? Is there any news?
I have news.
Food news. Bad news travels fast.
Grocery stores nationwide, Jeff, starting to get the newest thing in the coffee section.
And what's that?
Thanks to Kraft and IHOP, they're joining together to launch a new Pancake Inspired IHOP coffee.
Oh, I heard about this.
Their 100% Arabica beans and 3 varieties will be available or might be available at your store waiting for you right now. They got the signature blend, a rich and smooth medium finish is how they describe that one. And then we start to get into the flavors like buttery syrup. You can immerse your taste buds in delicious syrupy pancakes and top-selling pancake flavor in your coffee. And then the chocolate chip, and indulgent fudgy chocolate-flavored coffee. They are/will be available in both bags of ground coffee and, of course, the K-Cups, with prices starting at $7.99. Are you excited about IHOP coffee coming to the store?
Not one bit. Yeah, not one
No.
bit. They sound so sweet.
I'm a K-Cup person, right? So I find all of the flavored ones just awful.
They're never good.
They never taste like, and I think it'd be better off with like a flavored creamer
Yeah.
than a K-Cup flavor, because the K-Cup flavors just always taste so fake. Whether it's mint or even the hot chocolate in K-Cups just kind of suck.
Oh.
And I know K-Cups aren't really coffee.
Not really.
Not
Yeah.
getting a
I don't
true
even
coffee experience with them, but I'm just,
Yeah, I don't even make coffee at home anymore. Like, that's the thing. When I want coffee, I just go get it.
Yeah. Well, what about cashews? You a fan of cashews?
I love cashews.
Cashews are kind of underrated.
They're extremely underrated.
Yeah. Well, Planters is giving them some love.
Oh, Planters.
It doesn't get much more classic
No.
for nuts
no.
than Planters as a brand, right?
A ton of nostalgia in Planters there for me.
Well, cashews are in the spotlight with a trio of flavors and are now available in select retail stores nationwide. Cinnamon brown sugar cashews.
See, that I would pass on.
These delectable treats merge the classic sweetness of cinnamon and brown sugar with the salty, crunchy precision of their roasted cashews. Doesn't sound bad.
No, if somebody had them somewhere, I would try them, but I'm not going out of my way to get them on my own.
What about dill pickle cashews?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
I would definitely try them. Am I going out of my way to find them? No, but if I see them, I will pick them up.
Of course, they spotlight the savory essence of dill pickles. And then there's the rosemary sea salt cashews. This one sounds like the classy cashews, rosemary and sea salt.
Mm-hmm.
They all sound good.
I would try all of them.
I would too. Jimmy John's. Got you another reason to go to Jimmy John's.
Oh, was just looking at the app today.
Summer wraps are back at Jimmy John's. Last year, they introduced the Thai chicken wrap, and that is coming back along with their chicken Caesar wrap. But this year, they're putting in a third wrap for their summer wraps. Jalapeno ranch chicken.
Ooh.
So provolone cheese, jalapeno ranch, red pepper flakes, and Jeff's favorite, crispy jalapenos, all in a flour wrap.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming that means like, crispy onions, crispy jalapenos.
You know what? Every once in a while, they're okay.
That sounds good.
So with their wraps, are all of their sandwiches available as wraps then?
In a lettuce wrap, right?
Well, yeah, I know you can do the lettuce wrap, but these are flour tortilla wraps.
Right. I think this might be the only time, but I'm not sure. You go to Jimmy John's more than I do.
Yeah, I don't really go all that often, but Now I have an excuse.
Now you're going back. Well, there's also a thing for Freaky Fast Rewards members, Jeff. We kind of talked about this earlier this season about their achievement badges that you can earn from purchases. It's kind of like a video game thing. You earn achievements as you play the game or as you eat Jimmy John's. If you order all 3 wraps between June 1st and June 11th, you'll unlock the Wrap Royalty Achievement Badge in the Jimmy John's app.
Ooh.
And you can share it with all your friends.
Okay.
That's your food news for episode 57. All right, are you always on the lookout for the next great thing to eat? So are we. In this segment is what we call How Does It Taste? We'll be sharing our thoughts on some new food items that we've recently tried and giving our experience a letter grade. Jeff, mustard or hot mustard? Doritos?
Yes, the hot mustard.
How do they taste?
Well, I kind of enjoyed them. I'm not going to lie. You know what they very much taste like? The hot mustard that you get when you order Chinese food.
That's what I thought, and that's what I was going to ask you. So it's very sharp.
Yeah. Now, is that the best mustard in the world?
No.
It's not my favorite.
No.
But it very much tastes like that. I would say it's a B.
Okay.
And it got me to thinking, you know what? I'm not someone who likes to put chips on their sandwiches. But with that hot mustard one, I might put that on a sandwich.
Mustard. So I'm thinking ham when I think
a
mustard
ham
on a
and
sandwich. Yeah.
A ham and provolone, maybe even a ham and Swiss.
Yeah.
Even though you and I were not big fans of Swiss.
No.
Funny Swiss story, real quick. We went shopping last week together, which we normally don't do that because it's really hard to shop together.
Okay.
To do grocery shopping. And she wanted to get a cheese. You know what cheese she picked?
Swiss?
Yeah. And then I kind of had to come in and veto that decision. I was like, no.
Well, at least you were there to veto.
Anything but Swiss. So
Yeah. Just about. I mean, honestly.
And once in a while, it's not bad.
I haven't been there for when it's not bad.
A ham and Swiss, like a hot ham and Swiss? No?
Yeah, substitute the cheddar or just leave it off. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you think if you stacked up a nice thick sandwich of ham and provolone or cheddar, do you think, are these powerful enough to add that mustard flavor, you think, to a sandwich? Are they that sharp?
You know what I would do? I would maybe put a layer of mayonnaise on there and then put those on with it.
Sounds good. They also have those ketchup ones. Any interest?
Not really, but I think for the sake of the podcast, Chris, I might have to bite the bullet on that one and try them.
Man, I don't know if I would really try either one, to be honest, but I would choose the mustard one first. Yeah.
And not to sound like an old man, when did Doritos get so expensive?
Everything is. Yes. $6-7 a bag for basically any chip.
Yeah.
Any bag of chip, which is shrinking the size of the bag.
Yeah, you grab that's the thing too. You grab the bag and you can just feel that there's nothing in that bag.
Oh yeah. Well, that's always how it's been, but
So Chris, the bourbon barbecue sliders, how do they taste?
yes. Well, long story short, I went to try those barbecue bourbon sliders at Arby's, but I didn't. So I asked about the sliders because I saw that they were 2 for $4, and they said, "You know what? That's over with." But
What?
I said, "Oh, okay." But I noticed they were like $2.24 a slider. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get them anyway. I'm saving 46 cents or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let me get the chicken slider and the roast beef slider, and that's fine if they're not 2 for $4. Whatever. Apparently, there's more than just bourbon barbecue sliders. Apparently, they have sliders just on the regular menu. So that's actually what I ordered.
Okay.
I didn't say the bourbon barbecue sliders.
Oh.
I realized when I got home and opened them up, they're just they're regular sliders that they have, which aren't that good.
Okay.
It's literally like a little bun, maybe a little bigger than like a White Castle bun, but just with melted Swiss, I believe, and roast beef,
wow.
and like a really dry chicken tender, and no bueno.
Oh,
So-
man, that's unfortunate.
They were, they weren't that great. I don't even know, who decided to put those, who thought that those were a good idea. I don't know. But anyway, something else I tried at Arby's is the blueberry lemonade.
Oh, okay.
And Jeff, that was an A.
Really?
I sort of expected like a fountain drink kind of lemonade. Mm-hmm. Just really bad lemonade.
Yeah.
But this kind of tasted like I went to the fair or a festival, and got one of those lemon shake-ups.
Wow.
Where they put the lemon in the cup and they, it tasted legit.
Wow.
Plus,
okay.
like blueberry, like a puree of blueberry.
That sounds amazing. I need to try that.
Super surprised. I will be getting more. I hope it's around all summer. A. Straight up A, Arby's. Blueberry lemonade.
That is good to hear. Now, Arby's, over the years, I feel that their menu has gotten way too big. There's way too many things at Arby's, right?
They're kind of opposite of Taco Bell, right? Like, they never take anything away, it seems like.
No, they just keep adding things constantly.
Like steak burgers. They're doing sliders.
They do gyros and
wings,
everything.
Gyros, yes, sandwiches.
Yeah.
Chicken salad sandwich. Reuben.
And a bunch of sides, too.
Yeah. And you know what? I ordered those sliders, and I didn't know if I was going to like them, and I thought I ordered the barbecue ones, and, I figured they'd be small. So I got my usual, just the beef and cheddar, and I was happy with that, because that's good. Arby's does good with that. They don't need all this other stuff.
Right. The beef and cheddar, man, and they were always so generous with that cheddar.
Yeah, they were too. They were.
Yeah, I love that.
Unfortunately, I couldn't wash it down with the blueberry lemonade because I finished that by the time I got home from the drive-thru. And was just, like, why did I order a small?
Yeah, and you never know coming from Arby's, right?
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
At all. Let's talk peppers.
Why not? Would you like a way to make your own nut or plant-based milk at home?
Jeff and Chris here to tell you about the Nutter Machine, and we have a code for our listeners to use if they want to save $10.
Nutter is a milk-making machine for dairy-free milks. A blender, you might say.
But it's better than a blender when it comes to making milk.
Yeah, a blender has its disadvantages, like remembering to pre-soak your nuts overnight, and I don't know about your blender, Chris, but mine doesn't have a heat setting.
Mine doesn't either, so if soy milk is your thing, then a blender does not help you.
The Nutter is designed for making all sorts of fresh nut milks in a matter of minutes, with 3 easy steps and no pre-soak necessary.
Nutter has multiple heat settings and endless recipe possibilities. It's compact size, and it's single serving, so no mess or waste.
If you or someone you know enjoys almond, cashew, coconut, soy, rice, or even oat milk, then the Nutter is perfect for you.
Order online today and save $10 by using our coupon code CHRIS10 at checkout.
TheNutter.com. That's TheNutter.com, N-U-T-R.
Build a more sustainable world, one glass of nut milk at a time. If we want to start with hot or mild.
If you want to start mild and work our way up, let's just do that.
Well, then we're talking bell peppers, right?
Bell peppers are great. They work with anything.
Yeah, just about. And I think every single time I go to the grocery store, I'm putting bell peppers in the cart.
That's smart.
It's like an onion or like garlic almost. It's just like a staple.
Yeah, they complement a lot of different things. And I like them cooked and I like them raw.
Me too. Salads. If I'm making a salad, they're definitely in there. I don't really care for like stuffed peppers, like the classic rice and meat cooked inside a bell pepper.
I know what you mean. Yeah, those
Tomato
are
sauce,
very hit or
maybe.
miss.
Not a fan of those.
I feel the way my mom used to make them, there was way too much tomato paste involved. Yeah, and that's never a good thing.
Yeah, it's same here. It's like one of those childhood things that just seem to appear on the dinner menu rotation quite often, and they weren't the best.
Right.
So,
Yeah, whenever mom put that white Corningware on the table with a with a pot holder or what have you, it's just never
get
a
home
good
from school and the Reader's Digest menu or recipe is open. It's like, here we go.
thing. Yeah.
But I would have to say cooked sausage and peppers for me.
Oh, sausage and peppers are great.
That would probably be my number one cooked bell pepper thing.
Yeah. Same here. Because there's something about, you don't really even need to season the peppers or what have you. The way that I normally do it, I put them on the grill and then I kind of let them sweat out or what have you, and then I peel them. and then I just mix them in with the sausage, and then I'll just take like a clove of garlic, and I'll press that and put it in there. A little bit of oregano, and boom, it's good to go.
Yeah, I'm julienning them raw and throwing them in with a bunch of onion, olive oil, salt, pepper. Yeah, maybe garlic, and just like cooking the sausage on top of all those with the lid on for like, just let it go for a half hour on low, and everything just kind of melts together, and
Yeah.
so good.
I was just thinking about sausage and peppers the other day and how I haven't made it in a while. And now, Chris,
Hey.
the wheels are turning again.
3-day weekend coming up.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Shishito peppers.
Oh, those are peppers that are they're surprising sometimes.
They can be, right? You get the spicy one.
Yeah, but that's what I kind of like about them, though, too. And they're easy to prepare. Just a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of sea salt. Mm-hmm. Man, that is good stuff right there.
I've heard of them, and I never tried them until you recommended them, maybe a few years back.
Yeah, they're solid, right?
And yeah, I don't think I've had them too much more, but I think I did exactly that. You're like just olive oil, screaming hot pan, and just a little salt, and you're set.
See,
But
now
you-
the wheels are turning again, Chris. It's been a minute since I've had those too.
Yeah. Another mild pepper would be like those banana peppers.
Yeah, those are decent.
I think there's hot versions of those too. Last year I grew banana peppers and did fairly well. They're very mild, very, very mild. So they're kind of for me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they don't have like an abundance of flavor or heat, really.
Either, mild in every way possible.
Yeah,
But pickled, pretty good.
yeah. You know what? I like the pepperoncinis or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Italian peppers.
Yeah, those are good. Those are kind of close to banana peppers,
Yeah,
but they're very good. They're not spicy at all, but they have like a little bit more of a like tanginess to them.
I love when a pizza place puts a couple pepperoncinis in the box,
Oh yeah.
and you just bite into them. They're just full of goodness.
It's even better when
Juiciness.
the sandwich place puts some in the bag too.
Yep. Yeah. Any good Italian place, really. And since we're talking pickled peppers and sandwiches, we got to talk about giardiniera
Why not?
because there's all kinds of peppers, among other things in there. Cauliflower, carrots, depending on where you're getting it. But usually serrano peppers. There's bell peppers in there. Mm-hmm. It's,
Carrots and cauliflower, like you said.
Yeah.
I think that is very regional, though. I think that's something that's here, like in the Midwest, for the most part.
Yeah, that's kind of like a Chicago giardiniera. There are like Italian, very like Italian giardinieras that have like green olives in them, and like and a whole bunch of other things too. And they're usually like a Chicago version of giardiniera that you get like in an Italian beef sandwich. And people that aren't that are listening that aren't from Chicago, it's not about the Chicago hot dog or a deep dish pizza. It's all about the Italian beef sandwich. Trust me.
It is.
The giardiniera is usually chopped up really, fairly fine, where like an Italian giardiniera, it's almost like whole vegetables, like big slices of carrots and cauliflower and peppers and stuff.
It is. It makes you think that you're eating a salad. It makes you feel that you're eating healthy in a way, but there's a lot of oil that's involved.
Yeah, there is. That's okay though.
No, it's fine.
Now I said I didn't like stuffed peppers, and you didn't either apparently. Mm-hmm. But there is a pepper that is stuffed in Mexican cuisine that I love, and that's the poblano pepper.
Yeah, some chili relleno.
Yes,
I like that.
That is amazing stuff.
It is really good. Those are some great peppers.
And they're not too bad. They're not too, like, you're starting to creep up. We're not talking habanero or anything.
Right.
But this is not no bell pepper either,
Right. I think for a lot of people who don't like spicy, this might be like after a poblano pepper, everything else, that's like the tipping point where they really don't eat anything hotter than that.
If I really want a lot of pepper in my salsa, I'll go poblano just because it's a little bit milder than a jalapeno. Mm-hmm. And man, jalapenos, they're everywhere. They're everything. It's probably the most popular chili, right? Chili pepper.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes mild, for a jalapeno, and sometimes just like knock your socks off. So those vary by heat.
That's true.
They got to have like a big Scoville range.
So yeah, a lot of times I just take out the seeds right away.
Oh, I always take out the seeds.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, whatever I'm putting a jalapeno in, I'm taking out the seeds. But one of my favorite appetizers, Jeff, is a jalapeno.
The jalapeno popper?
Jalapeno popper.
Those are good.
Those are so good.
Yeah.
You think I would like stuffed peppers? Because
But I get it though. Like stuffed peppers, you know, yeah, there's just something about them because you're stuffing them with things that we don't necessarily
true
like enjoy. You know what I mean? Like ground beef and rice.
Popper is just filled with cheese.
Yeah, it's deep fried.
True. It's breaded and fried. Yeah,
it's just more decadent.
Maybe I need to try stuffed peppers, but then bread them and fry
and deep fry them. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, doesn't it? Jalapeno popper is very important though. For me, got to be cheddar. If they're cream cheese,
yeah, I try not to mess with the cream cheese ones.
Cream cheese ones are no good.
Yeah, I mean, I've always said that I'm not a big cheddar fan, but there's some times where cheddar is better.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we say jalapenos. I think kind of next, as now we're starting to get into things a little bit more heat. So I would imagine that I'll be talking more about these peppers, since you said that jalapeno is kind of like where you kind of stop for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
How about serrano peppers? Do you ever do serrano peppers here and there?
Serrano peppers. Usually those are the ones in jardinera. I can handle a serrano pepper.
Okay.
Sport peppers, kind of the pickled versions of a serrano, which are on a Chicago hot dog. Yeah, those are good in small amounts.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So how about cayenne peppers? Now, I don't usually eat cayenne peppers, I guess like in their pepper form.
Right.
It's usually as a dried thing.
It's usually a quarter of a teaspoon added to whatever you're making.
A quarter of a teaspoon.
Or eighth a teaspoon, maybe.
Oh, I give it a nice liberal shake on whatever I'm putting it in. Yeah, okay. I like cayenne pepper a lot.
I guess cayenne pepper is kind of the main flavor in like a buffalo chicken wing.
Yeah.
That's like a cayenne hot sauce, like your classic Frank's.
Right.
That's cayenne pepper and vinegar, you know?
Isn't it pretty much like most hot sauce, I believe, is cayenne pepper, like Louisiana hot sauce.
Tabasco.
Yeah.
So I guess it kind of depends, because I don't really like the Tabasco hot sauce, but I do like a Frank's hot sauce.
I like Frank's. I like Cholula.
Oh, Cholula's the best.
Yeah, that stuff is amazing.
Yeah, the garlic one, by the way. Chili garlic. It's a milder one.
Oh.
But the garlic flavor on that, man. Good stuff.
All right. So I think we probably made it to the habanero. I know there's other peppers that are out there, but...
Oh, the ghost pepper. You go to any fast food restaurant and you get the ghost pepper everywhere.
Well, yeah, but that's a super hot one. That's hotter than like a habanero.
Oh, yeah. It always seems like there's always more like a hotter pepper. This is the hottest pepper. And then like 3 years later, oh, well, there's the habanero pepper. That's the hottest pepper. And then it's like,
right.
No, there's the dragon's breath pepper.
Yeah, that's legit one of them.
Oh, I know. Yeah, like made in a lab.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I don't know who like does, that's for people that are very young and dumb and ambitious, like have at it. My son has tried like a lot of those too.
Man.
I mean, he's a teenager, so, they order stuff on Amazon and all this, but yeah, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. When you're over like the 2 million Scoville.
Yeah. I'm looking at one Dragon's Breath right now. 2.4 million.
Oh, come on. That's ridiculous.
The Dragon's Breath was accidentally developed by a Welsh fruit planter. I hate to discover that accident. Oh, let me see how these taste. Oh.
Yeah, I will try a ghost pepper every once in a while just to know that I shouldn't be trying ghost peppers any longer.
Like you're talking like the actual pepper.
Well, like a ghost pepper wing somewhere.
Okay.
And I think I've had ghost peppers a couple times.
Yeah, everything I've had ghost pepper wise, I think one of the Whoppers was a ghost pepper Whopper. Mm-hmm. And ghost pepper cheese or something, they haven't been like anything crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think if you get them in that form from some place like a fast food place or whatever, right. More than anything.
True. I even think Popeyes, I believe they have chicken wings now with the ghost pepper chicken wings, and they actually are promoting it as a not a lot of heat, more of the ghost pepper flavor.
Yeah, see, I like that.
Where the other ones are kind of like, oh, it's ghost pepper, come try it. And it's like, what is this? This is very mild.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely eat those here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think ghost pepper, that's where I tap out.
That's the trendy one now too. There's some hot peppers in Asian foods, like little Thai bird peppers. Are they called bird peppers? Bird chilies? Little red, tiny little peppers that just look dangerous.
I think so. Isn't that like it's a bird's eye? That's what it is, isn't it? What they call it?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, and I like Thai food. I eat a lot of Thai food and stuff like that. And some of their peppers are great, like an amazing compliment to like the food and everything, and just keeps your palate, I guess, interested in what you're eating more or less.
Right.
But yeah, those, man, sometimes if you go to a place and they ask you like your heat level, yeah, I don't even know what to say sometimes,
Yeah, you're like, oh, average, and then, yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, between like Thai and like Indian food, it seems like those are the places that will ask you, oh, what heat level? And man, I just start sweating right away when they ask me that.
I do like the whatever chili is used in that sweet but tangy, spicy Thai chili sauce.
Oh, okay.
Love getting that. Love having that in the fridge for like egg rolls.
Yeah,
So I'm not like a sweet and sour fan. We talked about the hot mustard Doritos earlier. I don't really like the Chinese hot mustard.
Okay.
And sweet and sour, it's soy sauce is just soy sauce. So the Thai chili sauce, though, that's like my main Oriental dipping sauce.
It is really good. Yeah, it's solid.
No clue what chili that is, but
oh, I don't even know.
and probably a lot of sugar in there too. But
yeah, there's just some things that just go better left like unknown to me, and I feel that's one of them. So as far as like different types of cuisine, what's the best utilization of chilies? Do you feel that maybe perhaps like in Mexican food or in, any type of Asian food, like Thai food or what have you, or Indian food, or, those are the ones that I think of when I think of like heat with a particular cuisine. Do you think that somebody does it better than another?
I mean, I would have to say Latin foods.
Okay.
Like I know peppers and chilies are used in everywhere basically, but
yeah,
I guess the first thing comes to my head at least is Mexican.
Okay,
for sure. Probably because that's what I've had the most too, though. So
okay.
I mean, there's some recipes that I've made that I've had to like buy like 7 different peppers and chilies that
Yeah, you go to the grocery store and you get like all the dried dehydrated
ones. Yeah.
And then you rehydrate them again?
It's so cool how each chili has like its own unique flavor. Mm-hmm. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, I think for me, it's just Asian food in general. So, I mean, throw Indian food in there as well. Like Indian and Thai food, I think that they just do it up right. But then again, I eat more of that than I do a lot of other types of food.
Yeah. See, where I'm probably eating more Mexican and Tex-Mex, probably.
Okay.
Mexican.
And there's nothing wrong with that, man. I've been on a taco kick like the last week and a half, like you wouldn't believe.
Sounds amazing. Trying to think of something dessert and pepper.
Like a spicy dessert?
Yeah, nothing really comes in a pepper form, whether a chili pepper or a sweet pepper, and dessert, right?
There's got to be something out there, and we probably need to find it.
I don't think there is, Jeff. Dessert is not represented, I don't believe.
There's not like a Chipotle flavored ice cream somewhere?
A chocolate covered jalapeno? That doesn't sound right.
No.
Yeah, an ice cream. That might be the way to do it, though, an ice cream.
Yeah? Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to find out. We'll have to research that.
Find us on social media, Fresh and Uncooked, everything in the show notes below. Thanks for listening. If you do know some sort of dessert pepper, reach out to us. Jeff, glad we got to talk peppers.
Absolutely. Now I need to go pepper shopping.
Until next week.
Enjoy what you eat.